here to ask, again, I think, that the City of Fairhope appoint an education committee that can look at the whole issue of a Fairhope school system, and just look at the many things that you've got going on. You've got people who are very passionate about forming a school system and people who are passionate about not. But we would like a city-appointed committee that can help digest some of that information, and also that would give us access to information that only the city has. And
I feel like we're putting the cart before the horse. In all honesty, I believe that, and I've gotten phone calls from neighbors, I've gotten phone calls from people I've never met, I had a long phone discussion with Diana today, and Bob too. And I have to tell you, I honestly believe that we're putting the cart before the horse. I think, in all honesty, I'd rather take a vote to the people, a referendum, and we can decide on the proper language that's fair to every side, have a vote on the referendum to whether we do explore, and I'm going to use, explore is my word, and I'm not saying that's necessarily in the referendum, but whether we do explore an independent school system or we don't.
Referendum is a valid position, but I think you'd be dooming yourself to a negative vote. I don't think anybody is going to say, yes, I think I'm for this. I don't know what it is. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I don't want it. If they don't know, if you don't give a specific feeder pattern and with just what is it that you're proposing, just to say, do you want to go forward with it? We can go forward with it with this committee, if that's and we don't have to. We don't have to approve it.
We get what we pay for, and I'm not knocking the committee, but we get what we pay for. We paid $25,000 for Dr. Harvey. I personally believe we didn't get our money's worth. There's other people that think we got a great deal on the deal. I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing that I don't think anybody in this room, if you said you want better schools for Fairhope, what's the answer going to be? I disagree. They're not going to say, no, we don't want better schools. Hey, you're cutting your nose off to spite your face. They're going to say, yeah, we want better schools, because they know that better schools bring in higher quality folks. We've got Thomas Hospital. I guarantee you, if our schools go down and the docs don't come, we've got a problem. I will tell you, I am very pro independent school district, but I am one vote in a city of, I don't know how many votes we have. And there's however many there are, what we need to do is find out, as much as those people that I think are against against the independent school district are wrong, that's not for Rick Kingery to tell them. That's for the vote of the people to tell them. And that's why I think we have this vote to say, okay, we're going to commit Fairhope, the city of Fairhope, to go spend money to go forward and get professional help to do this. And then when the professional help comes back, we're going to have another vote, I assume, because they're going to say it's going to cost you good folks. That's when we start talking about the money. Not at the beginning, but at the end, after there's been studies and people have had a chance to talk and read about this stuff. That's what I think.
I still think you have valid points. I still think that you're going to try to sell a pig in a poke and it's not going to fly.
I agree with that.
Well,
I think you've got to have the information for people to make an educated decision.
I go back to, this community has always been about education. And I know when I first came in office in 2000, we looked strongly about getting into the school system then. And it really came to the fact that we were willing to increase our property taxes. Prior to that, we had a discussion. And at the end of the day, I'd much rather be more informed working on a committee that has more knowledge and energy, as long as I know that Vince Booth and Terry Bishops are involved and Charles Durkin, who live outside the city. Because I assure you, if we go forward with the city system, those people will be impacted because they live outside the corporate limits. And if the council doesn't want to have an actual committee, fine. Then I don't mind meeting with Debbie and forming a mayor's committee. And because I really believe at the end of the day that the only way people can make an intelligent decision about the future schools in Baldwin County, whether we stay with the county system or we don't, we need to do our homework to see what really is truly better for our children in this city. And that's how I